So we seen Chaos Angel, we beat the boss. We got all the emeralds, and therefore we have all the chow. So I think it's safe to say we're ready for the final boss. But to make up for the lack of chow hunting, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you are thankful, I suppose it's time to at least mention the main gimmick of the entire game, the partner system. Now for the most part, we've seen at least a decent amount of combinations throughout the LP, at least the important ones. But despite that, there are a few other combinations that are either helpful, useless, redundant. I guess it depends on how you play. But hey, the idea of the LP is at least show as most as I can, so let's get the little bits out of the way first. Now, I'm pretty sure you at least seen the icons in the top left, the speed, the power, and the flight. You get the idea what those probably mean and who are attached to them. But just for the hell of it, here it is anyway. For Sonic, he has the speed, Tails and Cream have flight, Knuckles has power, and funny enough, Amy has nothing. I thought speed, but I guess I was wrong. Now, there are actually 4 different combinations specifically named. Now, as we've seen through the LP, they're just for the sake of titles. And there's only one we haven't seen, and that's the combination of Amy and Cream, which is Team Jubilee. Now, do these names really mean anything? I guess the idea is that they at least give you an idea that this combination does have something specific to them. Power, something. Yeah, you get the idea. Anyway, enough of that, let's get to the actual powers themselves. With Sonic and Tails, the first combination, it gives you the basic moveset already. You have the skid, the spin dash, the spin jump, and the boost mode, which is Sonic only. But along with that, you get these trick moves again from Sonic Advance 2. With Knuckles, your skid becomes a lava skid, which makes it go longer. You have the instant shield, which I don't show off for some reason. And you have the air jump, which gives you a little bit of height. And the bounce attack. Not much there. So the best thing from this guy is the air dash in the air, which can have been helpful in certain spots. With Cream, she serves the same abilities that Tails would give you, but except for a few things, like you get the air dash going left and right instead, which is a lot better than the one from Sonic Advance 1 and 2. Aside from that, you get the weirdest thing, a fucking bubble shield. Why from her? I don't know. But it does exactly what you think it would, except for the whole bounce attack thing. I'm not even too sure if it gives you momentum, like if you're walking on the ground or not. Like not in the water, but you get the idea. I don't know. But it's still weird though, there's not a lot of water in this game. The last thing she gives you is the homing attack if you can find an enemy to try it on, which behaves the same way as Sonic Advance 2, which is you have to get next to an enemy to actually use it. With Amy as your partner, she has a special animation which is only exclusive for her. But what she gives you, she gets the hammer attack on the ground, the little jump in the air, no spin jumping, but again you can press B to fix that. And this snowboard for some reason. Why just Sonic? I don't know. At this point I think I stopped caring. It just has sweet moves though. Now, with Sonic as your partner, he does give you the boost mode instantly, whether on the ground or in the air. I think it's helpful just for the beginning of the stage, just to get going. And aside from that, your speed in general actually gets faster if he's your partner, which gives you the ability to go into boost mode to begin with, as we see here. Now, with Tails as your buddy, you get the flying, Tails is your main character, you get the flying ability as well, and you get the tail swipe, all that kind of stuff you can do. And with Sonic as your partner, you get the trick moves as well, which behave the same way as Sonic Advance 2. Now, when Knuckles as your partner, you get your tail swipe is replaced with the tornado move, and you have the instant shield just like Sonic. Now, if you tap B when you're doing the tornado move, you actually will keep going until you get dizzy, so you watch out for that. Now, you lose your flying ability in exchange for a little glide. It's kind of amusing the way it's animated. The other thing, since we're in the ocean base, is that you normally dog paddle when you're in the water swimming, but instead you get a breaststroke to Knuckles. That's what he does with his gliding. The downside is that you do tire out quicker, but I think you usually go faster when doing it. With Cream, she gives you the same abilities as Sonic, the Tail Swipe, the Flying ability. Well, kind of. You do that instead of with your other ability. It's bad. You tire out quicker, about 3 seconds of flat time before you just drop. I'm not sure what it does exactly to help you. Along with that, you get the homing attack just like with Sonic. If Tails will ever get to that. Hold on. Here we go. It behaves the same way. You get to enemy and just press the A button. Or was it B? Either way, it's the homing attack. You get the idea. Amy, same idea as Sonic. You lose your spin jump. You can press B to fix that. You get her hammer moves as well, just on the ground. But when you're flying, you get the hammer as well, which gives you another way to attack. But you only have about 5 seconds of flight time. Now with Sonic, with her as your partner, if you do the R on the ground, you get the extra bit of height. Now in the air, you actually start flying with them, they'll carry you around. But you gotta be careful if you're walking, if you get into a slope or to a wall, or he'll drop you. With Knuckles, with Sonic as your partner as Knuckles, you get the basic punching animation. But you also lose your ability to glide. So you get this fine headbutt. Which, once you hit the ground, you actually start rolling. Which makes Ocean Base really nasty at certain points. Well, this is a speed team anyway. With her as your partner, you get the ability to do a flying uppercut. Not much height, but when you're trying to do a glide, you get a bit, you get a little bit of height before you actually start moving, which is helpful for certain situations. If you miss your partner, you get the same animations as Sonic, and you get your regular gliding ability back. As far as I know, actually, it only has one new trick for you. That's the homing attack, per usual. But unlike the other characters, you can't just go to the next enemy and just press the A or B. You gotta do it when you're gliding. Which I guess is okay? I am not too sure. With AB, you get the same thing. You can't can't spin and jump, press B, hammer. But she does give you some new moves to mess with. You can press down B in the air to go a spiral onto the ground. Sort of like Sonic's bounce attack. I think the weirdest thing though, if we glide onto a wall and stick there, you can do a spin dash on the side of the wall. Yeah. A lot more helpful to you with it. Will make certain levels, like say Chaos Angel, any level, easier if you can find a wall. Just go up it. Now, Knuckles is your partner. You can chuck him when you're in the ground, which will help break certain walls. You can't break them yourself. If for chow hunting, this is pretty much necessary. But in the air, you can just get a ride for him when he's gliding. But be careful though, once he hits the wall, you fall, but he'll stick. Now, as long as your partner is Cream, you get the same moveset. You can fly, but your cheese doesn't really home attack enemies. He just she chucks them and just hopes for the best. The weirdest thing though is you get it. Here we go. You get an inner tube, just like you hit the water. Would let you float like Knuckles can. And just like Knuckles, you can press down and go back into the water. Now then, with Tails as your partner, you get the umbrella. You exchange your flying ability for an umbrella, which lets you just sort of slowly fall back down. Cheese behaves the same way as you would think, as we saw back in Chaos Angel. And as far as I know, that's about it. With Knuckles as your partner, Cheese acts like a little shield, just sort of circling around you. And Cheese behaves the same way as well as Tails. But the minute you try to actually attack anyone and you miss them, your shield just kind of stops for a second. With Amy, her Team Jubilee combination, you get the same moveset. No spin dash, no jump in the air. And you can't press B to fix that. On the other hand, you get the trick move that Sonic and Tails can. Really, no, Knuckles is the one who can't get his trick moves back, but they are already matching different controls anyway. Missing down B in the air would just get you to slam to the ground. Now, when she's your partner, you can press R in the air, it gives you a little bit of height. While on the ground, will change Cheese to whatever character you are. Letting that character perform the Chow attack, basically. Now, the weird thing about the R move in the air is that you have to time it exactly to the peak of your jump, otherwise you're not going to get much extra bit of height. Now, with Sonic as your partner as Amy, you get the spin jump, the spin dash, and I think I'm pretty sure she can still roll. But she pretty much performs the same way as she does in Sonic Advance 2. Then you get the little down B hammer attack. Along with the rest of her hammer moveset. With Tails as your partner, when you try to do the hammer attack in the air, you usually get a bit of height from it. And pressing A while in the air will just let you float down like cream can. She loses her spin dash in exchange for Elite, which you can do back in Sonic Advance 1. Pressing B at any moment during that will let you do a skinny headbutt. When Knuckles as your partner, you exchange your hammer for a big fat one, which I will imagine probably helps break down certain walls. And she just had the hammer move from Sonic. She also gets the peel out from. It's a super peel out from him. Come on. But you don't roll, which is the only downside. With Kima as your partner, you have the same movesets as Tails, along with. But when you try to do the hammer attack in the air, you don't get any extra height. The only added bonus, as we saw like with Cream and Amy, is that you have the trick moves, which just are any springs or ramps around here. Off to the main menu. And they're probably the most obnoxious stun bite to give her. Now with Amy's arm ability, on the ground she gives you an extra bit of height like Tails, but not as much. In the air, you can do just the same thing, but in a ball, which is helpful. Again, that's all the moves. We'll see you for the last act.